So my screen is visible completely?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So we will be starting our digital electronics course. My handwriting is not that good. Please bear with me. If you are not able to understand any of the wording, please let me know again. And also, this is a digital online platform, so we are not used to writing in this iPad and all. So any kind of problem, again, you let me know. So digital electronics, I have already given some kind of introduction in our previous lecture. And from this lecture, we will directly dive into the syllabus, and topic by topic, we will cover each and every point. The first topic, as you might have seen, those who have seen the syllabus, is related to the number system. So in day-to-day life, we are very used to this number system. We are having for normal day-to-day life, we are using decimal number system representation. In day-to-day purchasing as well, you may see this decimal number system. So overall, this is decimal number system is used for human-to-human interaction, you may say. And just all of you know this, what is decimal number system. Just for reference, I'm just explaining this again. So suppose if you are having 95, if I say 95 rupees, so let us just say 95 rupees. And what does 95 rupees means? So its base should be 10. So this represents a small subscript that I have written here, a lowercase letter. So this represents the base, or you also can call it as radix. So this represents that the 95 number that I have written is represented in decimal representation. 95 that I have written is in decimal representation. Okay. Why? Because in digital, we will be having different kinds of number system, be it binary. We will also see binary number system, then octal number representation, hexadecimal way of representation is also there. Some of the students might have already know this from before. So this is just preliminary, you can say. So this is 95, which is represented in decimal. So now if you have written a base of 10, that means this number 95 is written in a decimal format. So let us just give you again one simple example, very simple example. So let us just suppose I am having 9,267.95. This is a number which is represented in decimal again. So I can break this number into the following. I can write 9 into 1000 plus 2 into 100 plus 6 into 10 plus 7 into 1 plus 9 into 1 by 10 plus 5 into 1 by 100. What I have done, I have bifurcated the decimal number with the weightage given to the each decimal places. So this place is called as least significant digit. Sorry, this is not. This is called as least significant digit, and this is called as most significant digit in any number system. So in short form, you can call it as MSD, or this is LSD, least significant digit and most significant digit. What I have done nothing, but I have bifurcated this number into into this. So I can rewrite this as 9 into 10 to the power 3 plus 2 into 10 to the power 2 plus 6 into 10 to the power 1 plus 7 into 10 to the power 0 plus 9 into 10 to the power minus 1 plus 5 into 10 to the power minus 2. So I can rewrite this. This is just a form of representation. All of us are very aware of this number system. This is just a starting point. With this way of bifurcation, we will understand the other number systems as well, be it binary, be it octal representation or hexadecimal representation. Now you see 10 to the power 3, 10 to the power 2, 10 to the power 1, because 10 is the base. So if you calculate this, this will come out to be, if you calculate this, this will come out to be 9267.95. So this is how we represent number system. Now, apart from number system, apart from decimal representation, we will also see its complement. And the decimal representation, in decimal representation, we are having 9s complement and 10s complement. We are calling it 9s complement and 10s complement for decimal number system. Nines complement and tens complement. So how can you find out the nines complement of a decimal number? Suppose we are having a decimal number as given by 4500, just a random number, This is first number. Second number, let it be 36. This is again just a random number I have taken. This is a decimal point. Third number. So we are having these three different decimal numbers. We want to obtain its nines complement. We want to find out its nines complement of these three decimal number. So how to do that? What we have to do is suppose if there are 4 digits, so you have to take the maximum count in that 4 digit in nines complement. That is the maximum count of 4 digit, the maximum or the largest number which can be represented in 4 digit in decimal is 9999. If you are having 4 digit number, so the maximum number which can be represented using 4 digit in decimal will be 99999. If you are using all the other numbers in 4 digit which is represented by 4 digit will always be less than 9999. So you have to subtract the number from the largest number in that decimal. Suppose this is a 4 digit decimal number, so I have done for calculating the nines complement, I am subtracting this number to the largest of that bit, or you can say of that number. So the largest number that can be represented using 4 digit is 9999, and you have to subtract this number from 9999. So this will be equal to 27. If I make any mistake, you let me know. So this is the nines complement of this number. If you are subtracting the largest, if you're subtracting it from the largest number within that digit, then it will give the nines complement. Similarly, for second part, that is B367.2228. For this number, if you want to calculate the nines complement, again you see how many digits are there. Before decimal it is 3 digit. After decimal there are 2 digits. So you have to form the maximum number out of that digit. Because since we are dealing with decimal, you can represent it in base 10, right? This is the decimal kind of representation. We have to subtract this number from the maximum number, that is 367.28. Now subtract it. This will be 17. So this is the nines complement of this number. Again, the third was 897814. 8978.14. This is the number, and we have to find out its nines complement. So see how many digits are there. There are 4 digits before decimal and 2 digits after decimal. So maximum number that can be formed from this is this. So you have to subtract this from this digit. So this will come out to be 5812001. So this is the nines complement representation of this number. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now nines complement we have seen. So we will see tens complement representation of number. So tens complement representation is, what is the step? Find nines complement first, find nines complement first, and then add 1 to it. So the steps will be same as previous. First you have to find out the nines complement of the decimal number, and then you have to add 1 to the resultant. So again we will take some example. So first example is 4069. You have to find the tens complement of this decimal number, 4069. So what is the step? First you have to find out the nines complement. How many digits are there? There are 4 digits. So maximum number that can be formed in digital using 4 digits is you have to subtract this. So this will be 0, 3, 9, 5. So this is the nines complement. Right now it is in nines complement form. In order to make it in a tens complement form, you have to add 1. So I will add 1. So this will come out to be 5931. So this is the tens complement representation of this number. So this number is in this number is in decimal, and this is the tens complement representation of this number, that is 5931 is the tens complement. So you can say that 5931 in decimal is the tens complement of 4069. Right. We will take one more example for tens complement. $1,056.074. You have to take out its tens complement. So again, for doing that, we need to find out its nines complement. So just see the maximum digit before decimal is 4 digits we have used. So maximum number can be formed is 9,999. After decimal is 39. So 1056.074. You have to subtract it. So 9 minus 4 is 5 to 9.3498. Okay, then you have to add 1. Right now this is in nines complement form. In order to make it in a tens complement, you have to add 1 to the last digit. Just pay attention here. You have to add 1 to the last digit. Not this number is not to be added here, right? You might make a mistake. So 1 is to be added to the last digit irrespective of the decimal point. So this will be equal to 6. This will be equal to 6 to 9.3498. Okay.
Sir.
Yes.
So doing these two steps, so this is equivalent to subtracting from the 5th digit smallest number. So that is 1 with 4 zeros.
Yeah, right. That can be done. But in that case, what correct? So what, in that case, what you have said, the 4-digit number, if I have represented, and if you want to find out its 10th complement, so you can subtract it from 5-digit, right? This is what you are saying?
Yes, sir. 5-digit. That is.
But
So that will be 10,000.
Correct. But you keep in mind when you use 5-digit, saying from mouth that 5-digit number is okay. But in order to accommodate that 5th digit, you will be requiring some extra hardware.
Okay, sir. Understood.
So
that
that
is
will
some
be
extra bits
cost.
that we will be having.
Correct?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. That can be done, right? But if you are okay to pay more, then you can go in that way as well. Okay. There can be many solutions to any problem. Okay. So I appreciate that some students are asking. So I will encourage more and more students. Whatever doubts you are having, you can ask at any point. Okay. So once we have seen the decimal point representation, we have also seen how to calculate 9's complement, how to calculate 10's complement. Now we will see subtraction using 9's complement. Subtraction using 9's complement. So there are some steps. These are you can call it a step, or if you can recall it, you need not to call it a step as well. So first step is the obtain 9's complement of subtrahead. Subtrahead means that the number which has to be subtracted. Subtrahead and add it to minute. We will see what is minute. Minute is the number from which it has to be subtracted, and subtrahead is a number. So subtrahead is a number which has to be subtracted. Okay, we will see. So this is step 1. Step 2. If carry is generated, means when you are adding the 9's complement of subtrahead and minute, in that case, when you are adding both of them, and in that case, if carry is getting generated, that means, it means the answer or result is positive, right? And in this case, the carry, that is add carry to least significant digit of the number of this answer, you can say. It will be more clear when we will see an example. So suppose if you want to subtract 2 numbers using 9's complement, then subtrahead is a number which has to be subtracted, and minute is a number from which it has to be subtracted. So you have to take the 9's complement of subtrahead first of all, and then you have to add it to the minute, right? You have to add it 9's complement and minute, and if there is a carry, while after addition, if there is a carry, it means your answer which is coming is positive, because when you are subtracting, it might be chances that the answer can be negative. If you are subtracting from a smaller number to a larger number, the answer will be negative. There are 2 cases, right? But if the answer is positive, that means if there is a carry, that means the answer is positive, and carry, add that the carry you are getting, add it to the least significant of this answer. Okay. Now step 3, other chances. If no carry is generated, then answer is negative. And take 9's complement. And take 9's complement of answer and add negative sign to it. So there are two chances when you're subtracting. Either the result can be positive or either the result can be negative. So if there is a carry, that means the result is positive. If there is no carry, that means the result is negative. In case of negative result, if there is no carry, if there is negative, that means the number which is being subtracted, that means the result is negative. So you have to take out the 9th complement of the answer and add it and add a negative sign in front of it. So we will see, just see by an example. So we are doing subtraction using 9th complement. Okay, so first example. Let me know if I'm going too fast or too slow. Okay. Eight 941.12 minus 536.78. Suppose if you want to do this subtraction in normal using decimal, we can first, I will do it by using normal like we do in day-to-day life. So you can see that the bigger number is a 4-digit number and a smaller number is a 3-digit number. So you have to make the smaller number a 4-digit number as well. So you have to add a 0 to it, right? Because 8 has to be subtracted, and generally we neglect this, but 0 has to be added. Okay, so just subtract this number from this. So 12 minus, so it is 2 minus 8. So you have to take a borrow from here. So 12 minus 8, I will not be discussing. So 12 minus 8 is 4. And it will be 3.4048. So when you have subtracted, so this will be the answer, right? Now we will see, or we will do this using 9th complement. Okay, so again, this is the minute that we have called minuend, and this is the subtrahead. Right, so we have to take the 9th complement of subtrahead. Now see that, now pay attention that it has to be subtracted from 4-digit number, right? This is a 4-digit number and this is a 3-digit number. So we have to convert this 3-digit number to a 4-digit number by adding a 0. Now you have to take the 9th complement of this number. So now before decimal it is having 4 digit, after decimal it is having 2 digits. So you have to subtract, you have to take, for 9th complement we have seen, you have to subtract from the largest number in that digit, using that digit. So 0536.78. Okay, so this will be 1, 2, 3, 6, 4. Is it correct? If I minus this, so this will be.
Sir,
9.
Sir, 9.
Is it okay? Is it correct?
yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this is the 9th complement. Now what we have to do, we have to add 9th complement to the minute. Okay, so I will add both of them. So 8,941.12 9,463.21. You have to add both of this them. So this will be equal to 3.400 and 9 plus 9, that means 18. So you can see there is a carry. A carry is being generated. So if a carrying is being generated according to step 2, that means the number, our result is positive. You can see if there is a carry generated, that means the answer is positive. Add carry to the least significant digit of this answer. So you can see this is carry. So what we will do, I will add it to here.
So it should be 18404.
Yes, sir.
Sorry.
Yes, sir.
It should
Sir,
be
after writing
18404.
Okay. Okay. So when I will add this, so this will be 43.404. This will be my answer, and this will be positive sign. So you can match both of them are equal. So in this way we can use 9 as complement for subtraction. Okay, while we are doing this, you will come to know when we will deal with binary. Okay, is it clear? This example is clear? We will take one more.
Sir, repeat
Yes, sir.
again.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
सर एक और एग्जांपल
sorry.
सर एक और एग्जांपल
Right. So this is needs to be subtracted. So just pay attention that the maximum digit in this is before decimal is was 4, and here it was 3 digit. So therefore I have added 0. If you do not add 0, you will not get the right answer. Okay, because number of digits should be same. So when you do normally, like you used to do in our day-to-day life, so this will be the answer. Now we have to use 9s complement. So in order to calculate 9s complement for subtraction, what will we do? We will calculate the 9s complement of subtrahead. So 9s complement of subtrahead is done here. You can see. So this is the 9s complement of this number. Now, once you have the 9s complement, you have to add it with the original number that is the minute. So you can see I have added both of this number, and while addition, I have found out that there is a carry. A carry is generated. So you can see 1 is the carry. If carry is generated, that means the result, the final answer will be positive. If there is a carry, that means the final answer will be positive, and the carry is to be added to the least significant digit. So least significant digit, you can see I have taken 1 here, and I have added a positive sign as well. So, and now you can compare our answer with the general one. Okay.
Sir, let's do the number in which carry is not generated.
Sorry.
Let's solve a number in which carry is not generated.
Correct.
Sir.
Okay. Sure. Okay. So second example, that is, we will just reverse whatever we have seen. This 576 minus. Okay. So you can see that smaller number is positive and larger number is negative, right? So when you subtract it, the answer will be minus 8404.34. The answer will be same, but obviously we will be having negative sign. When you subtract this from this will be the answer. Now we will solve it by using a 9s complement. So what does 9s complement say? This is the minute. Now this will become minute, and this will become subtrahead. So we have to calculate the 9s complement of subtrahead. So first we will do this. So this will be 7. Let me know if I make any mistake. 8.8 501. So this is the 9s complement representation of our number. Now what we have to do, we have to add with original number or with the minute. So I will add it with the minute. Just remember, minute is having 0 extra term because it is a 4 digit. Okay. So this will be 5. That means 15 and 6. And 1 will be gone above. So have I made any mistake?
No, sir.
Sir, I guess subtraction is wrong.
Which subtraction?
No, sir.
The starting mein.
Okay. So I think that I have written wrong question here. 5 instead of 563, it is 536. Now is it right?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So it is previous. It is previous number only. It is 536. By mistake, I have written 563. So 536.
It is wrong.
Subtraction is wrong.
Yes, sir.
The number is right.
Now it is right. Yeah. Sorry.
Right. Okay. So this is the result that we are getting. Now we are trying to solve it using 9s complement. So I have taken the 9s complement of this number. So this is the 9s complement, and now I will add both of them. So instead of 563, this is 5 36. Okay, so 6 minus 6, so we have to add, right? So 6 plus 8 will be 14. 1, 8, 9, 5, 1. So you can see in this case there is no carry.
It should be 15, right?
So issue 1595.
1595.
1
Because
5.
there is a previous carry from
Carry
16.
on.
Okay. Now it is okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So now what I'm point to emphasize here is that there is no carry here. You can see there is no carry, right? That means the number is negative. The answer, final answer will be negative. Right now, this is in the 9's complement. So we have to take again the 9's complement of this number. Again, you have to take the 9's complement of this number. So if you want to take out the 9's complement, just see how many digits are there, 4 digits and 2 digits. So subtract it from maximum. So now you have to subtract it. This will be 3.4048 with a minus sign. So now you can see that both of these answers are equal. Okay? Is it okay, or should I explain it again? What we have done, we have taken the 9's complement of this number, because this is subtract. The step says that you have to take the 9's complement in order to do 9's subtraction. So once we have taken the 9's complement, so this will be our result. Now we have to add it to the minute. So that is what in this step it has been done. And once we have added, we have seen that there is no carry. And since there is no carry, what is the steps? So if there is no carry, the answer is negative. Take the 9's complement of the answer and add a negative sign to it. Right? This is our step number 3. So we can see, we have seen that there is no carry. That means the answer is negative, and we have to take the 9's complement. So in order to take, I have again taken the 9's complement of this number, and I have added a negative sign to it. Is it okay now?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So this is subtraction using 9's complement. So we will see now subtraction using 10's complement. We have seen 9's complement. Now we will see 10's complement. So step 1, take 10's complement of subtrahead. That means which has to be subtracted, and add it to minute. Step 2. Again, there will be 2 cases. If carry is there, if there is carry, then we have to ignore it. Ignore it. If there is carry, we have to ignore it. This indicates, what does carry indicate? That our answer is positive. I'm writing it in short. Answer is positive, and result obtained is final, or the final answer. Step 2, or there will be another case if no carry. If there is no carry, then that means our answer is negative answer. Answer will be negative. In this case, what we have to do, you have to obtain 10's complement and place negative sign to it. So again, the steps are same. For doing subtraction using 10's complement, again we have to take the 10's complement of the subtrahead. You can see you take the 10's complement of subtrahead, add it to the minute. Once you have done that, if there is carry, if you are generating carry, we have to ignore that carry. In previous 9's complement, we were adding the carry to the least significant digit, but here we have to ignore it, and whatever the answer is, our answer will be that will be the answer, and our answer will be positive. Second case, if there is no carry, That means our answer is negative, and we have to obtain the tens complement. In previous cases, if there was no carry, we have to obtain our nines complement and place a negative sign. In this case, you have to obtain tens complement and you have to put a negative sign to it. Okay, so we will see some examples for this case as well. Subtracting using tens complement. So 2928.54 minus 416.73. So you have to subtract these two numbers using tens complement. So normally we will do using decimal. If you subtract this, so this will be equal to 1. This will be equal to 8, 1, 1, 5, 2, and answer will be positive. So this is how we do, but using tens complement we will see. So using tens complement, what we have to do, we have to take the tens complement of the subtrahed. So first we have to take the tens complement, and remember that there is 4-digit number. This is a 4-digit number, because it is being subtracted from a 4-digit number. If it has to be subtracted from the 3-digit, then no need to add 0 to it, right? But since it is subtracting from a 4-digit number, so you have to add 4-digit to make sense. Okay. So we have to find its tens complement. So first we will calculate its tens complement. And how can we calculate tens complement? First we have to find its nines complement and add 1 to it, right? So first we will calculate its nines complement. So we have to subtract it. So this will be 62.385.9. If I make any mistake, let me know. Okay. This is right now this is the nines complement. So we have to add 1 as well to the LSD. Not to here, right? Do not make this mistake. We have to add 1 to the least significant digit only. So if you will add, so this will be 72.3859. Now this is the tens complement representation of this number. So once we have get the tens complement number, what we have to do? We have to add it with this number. So just see 2928.54 plus 9583.27. You have to add this. So this will be equal to 108.111. So this will be 15 and 1 will be gone above, so it will be 12. So you can see there is a carry. So this is a carry that is being generated. So in tens complement form, if there is a carry, we have to ignore it. First thing is we have to ignore it, and once, what does it represent? That our final answer is positive, so which is our 2511.81. So this is our final answer. You can compare it, both are same. Is it okay using tens complement?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now we will reverse this digit as we have done for nines complement. So case 2, where we have to subtract 0416.73 minus 2928.54. So again, now the answer will be negative. So that will be minus 2.81. So this will be our final answer. We will use tens complement and we will see whether we are getting this. So for that, first we need to calculate the tens complement of the minute. So 9999.928.54. This will be 54.1707. Okay, we have to add 1 to. Right now this is a nines complement form, so we have to add 1 to make it in a tens complement form. So this will be 64. So this is the tens complement of this number. Now what we have to do, we have to add the tens complement to the original number. So we will do this. So 0416.73 7071.46. So you have to add both of them. 9, 11, 8, 8, 4, 7. So right now you can see this is our result, but there is no carry. There is no carry. Once we have added, there is no carry. No carry, what does it signify? That our answer should be negative. Our answer should be negative. So right now this answer is in tens complement form. So we have to take the tens complement of this answer. Again, you have to take the tens complement of this answer and add a negative sign to it. So just see how I'm taking the tens complement. So 9999.99, 7488.19. You have to take the first 9's complement, then add 1. So this will be 0. This will be 8.1152. And right now this is 9's complement, so you have to add 1 as well. So this will be 2511.81. And we have to place a negative sign. This is very important because we were having no carry. So you can compare now this, both are same. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So what we have seen till now is we have seen decimal number representation that you already know with base 10, right? This in digital you should always mention base. 10 means it is representing decimal. We have seen 9's complement, 10's complement, subtraction using 9's and 10's complement. So this much we have seen. Now we will see next number system representation, and that number system is very important, and it will be throughout your course and your I think program as well. And if you are indulging, so it will be throughout with you throughout your life. So this is called as binary number system. So this also many of you might know from before. Like decimal, we are having binary. Binary means 2. So its base will be, like in previous case, the base was 10. Here the base will be 2. And you can only represent a binary number in 0 or 1 form, because 0 and 1 it counts for two numbers. So you can say binary number can only be represented either in 0 or 1, and its base will be 2. So for your reference, I'm just writing some of the binary numbers for decimal representation. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is the decimal. If I want to write the binary representation of this, will be 0, 0, 0. For 1, it will be 0, 0, 1. For 2, it will be 0, 1, 0. I am adding 1, 1 to it. For 3, it will be 0, 1, 1. For 4, it will be 1, 0, 0. 5, it will be 1, 0, 1. 6, it will be 1, 1, 0. And 7, it will be 1, 1, 1. So you can see how we have represented a decimal number system to a binary number system. Okay. Now, like we have bifurcated our decimal number system, similar thing will be there for decimal for binary number system as well. How we have bifurcated, I hope you know that we have covered in our just few moments ago. So let me suppose, let me write a binary number like this with a base 2, right? You have to mention base 2 because this number can also be represented in hexagon. If someone writes 10101, then this number can also be an representation in hexagon or in octagon. In octagon, base will be 8, and in hexagon, base will be 16, I guess, right? So you have to represent its base. This is must, right? And this can also be represented in decimal as well. You know, if you count, you can count it in decimal as well. But to make it a binary representation, you have to always mention base of 2. Now, if you want to bifurcate this, so this will be like we were having 10 to the power 0, 10 to the power 1, because their base was 10. So here, but right now we are working in binary, so base will become 2. Instead of 10, we are having 2. So here 10 to the power, this digit represent 10 to the power, 2 to the power 0. This represent 2 to the power 1. This represent 2 to the power 2. This represent 2 to the power 3, and this represent 2 to the power 4. Right? So if I wanted to note it down, to bifurcate this, so this can be written as 1 into 2 to the power 4 plus 0 into 2 to the power 3 plus 1 into 2 to the power 2 plus 0 into 2 to the power 1 plus 1 into 2 to the power 0. So I have bifurcated this binary number. So you can see this is the most significant digit, and it has to be multiplied by 2 to the power 4. So it has been done here. This is the second digit 0, which has to be multiplied by 2 to the power 3. So you can see this has been done here. This is here, it has 1 has to be multiplied by 2 to the power 2. It has been done here. Similarly, you can find, right? And if you want to convert into decimal number, so you have to calculate it. So it will be 2 to the power 4, that means 16, plus 2 to the power 8 means 2 to the power 3 means 8, but it has been multiplied by 0, so it will be 0 plus 4 plus 1. So this will come out to be 21. So 10101 in binary can be represented by 21 in decimal. Okay, this is just a starting point. I'm just okay. So now, if there is a decimal binary representation, how can we represent that in the? Sorry, if there is a decimal representation in binary, how can we represent that in decimal? We will see. So suppose we are having 11011.101. This is having base 2, and if you have to convert it into a binary, you have to convert it into a decimal. So how to proceed in this case? So this is again quite similar as we have seen for decimal case. This is 2 to the power 1, 2 to the power 0, 2 to the power 1. This place is 2 to the power 2, 2 to the power 3, and this is 2 to the power 4. Here 2 to the power minus 1, this represents 2 to the power minus 2. This place represents 2 to the power minus 3. Is it okay to all of you? Are you understanding this?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So now I will bifurcate this. 1 multiplied by 2 to the power 4 plus 1 multiplied by 2 to the power 3 plus 0 multiplied by 2 to the power 2 plus 1 multiplied by 2 to the power 1 plus 1 multiplied by 2 to the power 0 plus after decimal, and now I will write after decimal 1 multiplied by 2 to the power minus 1 plus 0 multiplied by 2 to the power minus 2 plus 1 multiplied by 2 to the power minus 3. So now if you solve it, so this will be 16 plus, sorry, this will not be 16. 2 to the power 4 is, 2 to the power 4 is how much? 16, I guess. 2 plus 2 to the power 3 is 8, and this is 0, so we will not count. Then 2 plus 1, 2 to the power 0 is 1. Remember, anything to the power 0 is 1. Plus 1 by 2, 1 by 2, if you want, you can present in decimal, but if you, for now I'm writing 1 by 2 plus 1 by 4 plus 1 by 8. So you have to add using calculator, or you can calculate it here as well. I will be writing the final answer. It will be, so this will come out to be, so 16 plus 8 will be 24, and 3.
So 1 by 4 would not be there.
Yes, sir. 0.
Sorry, correct. 1 by 4 will not be there because it is multiplied by 0. You can see here. So 1 by 4 will not be there. Rest of all you can add it by your own. So 27.625 to the base 10. So this number, binary number 11011.101 base 2 can be represented by 27.625 base 10. Similarly, there are various other number system as well. So octal, hexadecimal. We will see.
Sir?
Yes.
Sir, we have class from 4.
Yes, sir.
It's already 4.
BSc class. Yes, sir. It's
Yes,
already
sir.
4.
Oh. I told you to remind me. Okay, so this is first class. You remind me 2 or 3 minutes before because I have also to take attendance.
Okay, sir. Okay,
So
sir.
next time keep in
Okay,
mind because I'm not having the track of time. Okay. Just wait. I will take attendance in short, and then you can leave.
Okay, sir.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, ask.
Sir, I was asking about the recording of the class, sir. Sir, I have talked to you in a few 1 hour before, sir.
You talked to?
Sir, I have talked to you on the call, sir, 1 hour before, sir.
Yes, yes, I will provide recording. I told you, no?
Okay, okay. Thank you so much, sir.
Yes. To all of your